everybody, it's Mike Walter with my weekly video for the DJ industry, and today I want to talk about enthusiasm. I think it is such an important trait for us as the party motivators. I'll tell you a quick story. I was at a stand-up comedy show years and years ago. This goes way back, and I was sitting close enough to the stage to kind of see this exchange. I thought the comic was killing, and so did everybody else in the club. He was doing really well, had everybody in stitches, but there was one guy sitting close to the stage, and he was kind of like this. He wasn't like scowling, but he just was like, you know, not into it. And it was to the point where it was almost distracting for the comic. So finally at one point he was like, dude, what's going on, man? Are you having a good time? And the guy's like, yeah, I'm having a great time. And the comic goes, tell your face that. And I thought that was such a great line, and I thought about it recently. I was editing video footage of Phil Walsh, who many of you know, and I was looking at the raw footage, and every time the camera pans past Phil, he's smiling, and he's animated, and he's happy, and I can't help but think that that helps him throw great parties, because whether he's the first person on the dance floor or one of 100, anybody who's looking at him sees a DJ and an MC who's having a great time, who's smiling, who's happy, and is motivated to get the party going. So there's a couple different ways that we can convey our enthusiasm and show people that we are happy to be the life of the party. First is that very simple smile, and like I said, Phil does a great job of that. Secondly is our voice. You know, you have to have some inflection and you have to sound in your voice like you're having fun and you're happy to be there. I'm actually embarrassed sometimes when I look at my own raw footage because I tend to go, woo! A lot at parties, and I don't mean to. It's really kind of like something that just comes out of me because I'm so happy and I'm so enthusiastic. But when I go back and listen to my raw footage, sometimes I'm like a little like, I got to cut that out. But I think it comes from a place of sincerity and a place of enthusiasm. Our body language is another way that we can convey our enthusiasm. You know, if you're standing like this, or hands in your pockets, or the dreaded nowadays looking at your cell phone, that's not an enthusiastic way to stand and present yourself. So even if you're not a great dancer and you're not somebody who's going to bop around and dance around, you know, your body language can convey enthusiasm. Going back to your smiling, if you're singing along, even if you're just snapping your fingers or something like that, these are enthusiastic ways to kind of present yourself. And then finally, of course, is dancing. I showed a video last week of Corey Fox and how he gets on the dance floor. He's such a great dancer, and whether it's audience participation, line dances, or really just the upbeat party songs where Corey can get out there and really interact. And I love doing that myself as well. I'm not nearly the dancer that Corey is, but I love to be on the dance floor bopping around, having a good time with the guests. So if you can dance and you have, you know, just great body language that shows people you're into it, and your voice sounds like you're happy, and you've got that smile on your face, those things are infectious. And when people walk into a room and they see an MC like that, ready to have a great time, A, it's going to make for a better party, and it's going to make you stand out as the life of the party.
Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because